Motivation for the motivated. Motivation for the motivated.
Hey, what's up? Happy Motivation Monday, or whatever day you may be watching this. My name's Chawn Bracey, multimedia producer. I serve professional speakers and entrepreneurs to help them monetize their message, and spread it out to the masses so they can stand out from the pack. And I started doing this because content has power, and I want to create impactful content with impactful people. In studio today, we got Greg Jackson, the founder and executive producer of My Hill Charlotte, nonprofit organization within the community doing some great things. We also have William Wilson, a tailor to the stars and professional speaker. He's also a NASCAR champion. These guys do not struggle with getting bookings, but what we're going to do is monetize their message a little bit more so they can stand out from the pack and maybe even land a commercial voiceover deal. See, as a professional speaker, your next opportunity doesn't always have to come in the form of a speaking engagement.
Hey, Sean, can I get a door closed? Choice. You either gonna build or destroy. Don't watch me not breathing. Stop the camera and get involved. I need you to get to action. I need you to do something. The protest is not about today. The protest is 365 days a year. Are you ready to do something bigger than you? I feel like I'm loving this right now. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that might take this home and change their life. I pray that somebody's going to pick up their cross and walk the narrow walk because they see me moving right now and shaking the earth. I was made to move furniture in the room. Do you have the same power? Have you tapped into your source? I tell God every day I'm going to put a mirror on my back. I hope he looks down and see a reflection of himself. What are you a reflection of? Are you a reflection of what the media said you were? Are you a reflection of your neighborhood? Are you a reflection of your mama? Are you a reflection of your daddy? Are you a reflection of that Crip, that blood? Are you a reflection of that pimp? Are you a reflection of that movie? I choose to be a reflecting image of God. There's a mirror on my back. I hope he could see me and look down and identify me. And before I die and when I get to the heaven's gates, he looks at me and says, "Well done, my faithful and humble servant. Well done, my faithful and humble servant. Well done, my faithful and humble servant."
Ready? You always hear stories about people who lost their money, lost a fortune, then they got it back. Or they did this and they got it back. Or they started with nothing and got it back. But you've never heard anyone say they got their time back because you can't. So since time is your most valuable asset, how do you save it? How do you maximize it? How do you make the best use of your time? You know how to make the best use of your time? You have to do it like anything else that's important to you. You put a value on it. If you don't give your time a value, you will waste it. And you won't even realize how much time you're wasting. Me, my personal time is $2,000 an hour because I can make $2,000 in an hour. Now, you may ask yourself, so what does that mean? What is the relevance? What is the purpose of doing that? The purpose of doing that is this. Before I have a 15-minute conversation with someone, I ask myself, is this worth $500? Is this conversation I'm about to have worth $500 I can't get back? Is it worth $500 to me to have this senseless, meaningless conversation that I can't get back? And if it's not, I find a way to politely and respectfully leave that conversation. So think about something. Let's say you waste 15 minutes a day. Over a course of just 5 days, that's 75 minutes. That's an hour and 15 minutes.
All right, so after we've recorded the voiceovers and got it edited and I've done my thing over here, all in the piano roll and all on the computer, is the marketing. The marketing is where the magic happens. And here are a few quick takes that you want to consider. Number one, creating a look or a theme for your content. Whether that's a color, whether that's a logo, whether that's a specific thing you do at the beginning of your videos, whether it's a phrase that you say, whatever it may be, come up with it, stick to it, and use it consistently all the time to where you can be known for that. Number two, create a systematic process for content distribution. With your systematic process for content distribution, you're going to be able to release content at a rapid rate. The top tier people are releasing something every day, daily content. I work with a guy who releases something literally every day at the same time every day. You don't have to do that. 2 to 3 times a week is fine. Work with your media guy to come up with some kind of systematic process for content distribution. It could be a template, something that you won't be stressing over what's your next video going to be. You won't be stressing over what's your next audio going to be. You won't be stressing over what you're going to post next on social media, because you have a system and you're just executing on that system. Number 3, get professional help. Don't do it by yourself. Focus on your speaking career. Focus on developing your message, fine-tuning your message, mastering your keynote, and being really good at that. This whole marketing and distributing and creating your own content, it's going to stress you out. You don't need that. You need to pretty much delegate to somebody like me. Right now, the people need your message more than ever before. Cinematic music combined with a natural flowing motivational speech can change lives, and we need all of the motivation we can get right now. And if you're looking at distributing your message, monetizing your message, knowing what it would be like to have content on Spotify, have content on Apple Music, have content all across the world where people can just click and listen and be motivated by, your words and by your message, reach out to me right now. You can email media@motivatormusic.com or visit the website directly, motivatormusic.com. See everything, check out the site, get a feel for the culture. It's a vibe. We want to build, we want to grow. Maybe we can't change the world, but what we can do is balance it out with content, and we can balance out with this motivation. As a motivational speaker, you have a positive message that the people need to hear, and it's my job, and it's our job at Motivator Music. It's my job to produce this stuff, and our job at Motivator Music to get it out to the masses and help you stand out from the pack, get bookings, get voiceover deals, the whole 9. So let's work.
Motivation for the motivated. Motivation for the motivated.